EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Houston Texans and the Denver Broncos on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And I think a Bronco player was able to get in there. He was. So Denver keeps possession of the football.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 4. Give now to Harvey, running right. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard.
Ready.
To throw is Nix. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
1st and 10.
Ready. Behind.
Handoff now for Harvey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the lines. It's a loss of a couple.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Captain. Hold on a second. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. The defense could not bring them down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready. Behind.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hold on a second.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Daniil Hunter with the stop. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
Hold on a second.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Escaping to his left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Denver 1st down.
10 at the 10-yard line.
Hold on a second. Ready. Pull goes. No. Pull left.
Zone read and give to Harvey. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
Hold on a second. Ready.
Second down. Next. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hold on a second. Ready.
Now this looks like a design run, and he's not going to get in. tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
Nick's gonna throw for it. And he is not gonna get there. Short of the marker. And that's gonna be a turnover on downs.
Well, clearly this coach wanted to come out aggressive early. They decide not to settle for the field goal by going for it on 4th and goal, and they are turned away. What a great stop early in this game by this defense.
Crowd gonna get rid of this to Dell.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hands. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
2nd down, they need 7.
All right.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He's got his man, complete to Dell. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
The Texans, 1st down. A gain of 12. And the Texans, 1st down.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Schultz, the motion man. They'll go right back to Mixon. They'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And knock him down up beyond the 30. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Houston.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
In motion now, it's Collins. A second down throw for Stroud. This one intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First down, Texans.
Or they'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he's going to have just a couple here, but there is a marker on the field as well. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On second down, Stroud. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. Third down coming up.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Throwing now on third and long. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
At their own 19-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And they're going to mark them down up past the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Broncos.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Play action now. It's Nix. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Ready? Ready? Return! Away, away, away! Away, away, away!
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Hold on, set! Ready?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Denver 1st down.
Hold on, set! Ready?
On the give, it's Harvey.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Hold on, set! Ready?
Here's Nix to throw.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Hold on, set!
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This is caught 2. And he'll take it on in. Devin Duvernay. Touchdown, Denver. That is 1st touchdown this year. The kick by Lutz is good. The Broncos move out on top, 14-0. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any...
That one, take it in. Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Broncos will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. The Texans first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's hard. And he will go all the way. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 at his pass the 40-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
On the quick, right?
Stroud going to set up to throw. They're trying to work the screen with Mixon. They're going to work this down inside the 45. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Schultz, the motion man. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken just shy of the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. On play action, Stroud. And that ball intercepted by Patsertan. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. No return here. This is a touchback.
Here we go.
Stroud's going to get rid of this to Dell. Who's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Stroud. Right back to Dell. He's got it again. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards to pick up there. It's good for a Texans first down.
2-yard line.
11. All right. 19. That's it. White zone.
From the gun, here's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Dell, the motion man. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
18.
Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Fielded at the 7. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Made at the 16-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Captain. Oh my God.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Back to throw. Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Broncos.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen. Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Forced to his right. A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack. That flag definitely in the area of holding. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. To throw is Nix. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. Back to throw is Nix. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On the give, this is Harvey. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Kalen Fuller there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Throwing. Nix. To the left side. Into the hands of Franklin. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Denver first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. We'll go play action with Nix. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it's going to be third down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Now Nix going to look to throw, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. We'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
First down, Texans.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. This is caught. Downfield, it's down. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10.
At the 18-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the Broncos' 11-yard line.
Here's Mixon. And the Texans are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Here we go. 19.
Marks trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Mixon. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Robert. Why Tony? Hey, uno more. Hey, uno.
Throwing is Stroud. And he's in. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Stroud. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And now he loses the football. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Texans 13.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ball 11. Hold on, set.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
At the 43-yard line.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of.
And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag.
Second down. Nix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike. This pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game. And they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
Nix from the gun on third down. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Texans have it. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Stroud. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Open man downfield is Knowles. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. Set to go now on first and 10.
First down.
Tony.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's to the left side. Caught by Knowles. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Second and 2 at the 14-yard line.
Second down throw for Stroud. They're trying to work the screen with Mixes. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Taken down at the 18-yard line.
Good day.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
18. What's that? 11.
Now, Stroud. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Captain. Hold on, set. Ready.
Nix now on first and 10. It's a sideline shot, caught by Sutton. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
14 yards.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Bombers.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 38 yards.
First down.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Play action now. It's Nix. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Broncos, first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Cut. 50 green. Cut.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Moves back to the 10. We'll try here on 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Down.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Set.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.